Hello people, this is Moffatt from Kharischangeworks. Guys, hope you are well. If I come across a little bit nasally, it is because at this moment in time I'm experiencing quite a bad dose of hay fever. Let's get on with the video. I want to talk to you today about our judgments when we judge others on the basis of their behavior. Now it's quite easy to do, isn't it? We just look at what they're doing and we have something to say. Oftentimes it is negative. Look at that idiot. Look at how stupid they are. Man, I wish they would just... And what the heck have they done that for? You know, those kind of things. And it's easy to pass judgment. All you've got to do is say what you think. Now, whilst that is easy to do, it's not so easy to understand the reasons why. And that's my point for today. You see, when we look at people's behavior, we only see the what. What? We see what they're doing. We hear what they're saying. We see what they are not doing, or what they should be doing, what they shouldn't be doing. We only see the what. We experience in our senses only the what. And a lot of people, I would suggest that the high 90% of people only look at what they experience. Listen, the authorities are exactly the same. I used to work for one, so I know. So whilst they are looking at the what, they might not necessarily understand the why. Because you see, this is the thing. Every behavior that we exhibit to the world is not necessarily done because we want to. Very often in time we do our behavior because we feel, we believe that that's the only reasonable thing that we can do. So for every action there's a reaction. That's what I'm trying to say to you here. We experience something, we make a choice, that influences our decisions, and on the basis of that why, we exhibit a what. So here's my thought for today, for you, and for me, for all of us, really. When we see people's whats, when we experience their what, always bear in mind that there's a why behind it. When you understand the why, the what will often make sense. If you only judge people on what, you might only get 30% of the entire story. Therefore, making you, at times, potentially, you might come across as a bit of a clown sometimes, as I say. Because you've not got the whole picture, you've not got all the facts. And this is where a lot of people miss the point. Authorities are experts at all of this, I have to say. They only look at what's going on. They don't care to consider that there's a backlog of events that's facilitated the what. So when people judge you on your behavior, chances are they're judging you on what not necessarily why. And in my mind, for what it is worth, trying to explain to people the why, to explain to them the what, is a very difficult thing to do. If you have any ideas of how to communicate motive and reasons for behavior or non-behavior, please leave it in the comments box, because I would like to know. My friend, if we start looking at people and their behavior and we understand why they're doing things, chances are it's because they were desperate. Chances are that they felt that that was the only option out there, the best only option. But for us who are not necessarily in that situation, it might come across as foolish. I asked myself this question, and I dare you to ask yourself, what would I do if I was in a similar or the same situation? Would I do the same as them, or would I do different? Always understand the why. Find out the why. Appreciate why over the what. You will save yourself a lot of heartache in feeling maybe guilty or ashamed or embarrassed that you've missed the point. It might just be that when you understand the why, you might be able to help that other person with their why, not necessarily their what. But if you can help them with the why and the what, that's amazing. That's all I want to say to you today. Be aware that people will always judge you on what they experience of you. They don't necessarily care about the reasons why that behavior got exhibited, or that language was used, or whatever the case might be. Please do all the YouTube admin. Like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, pick all, comments, tell all your friends, tell all your family. Let's get this community growing still, please. For now, this is Mark from Kharischangeworks. I'll speak to you soon.